Greetings, humans. It's been a few months since I've done an update on my 2024 Surly Ogre, large size frame, I guess. And I think it's time. I've had a few additions since last time I've done one of these. As you can see, I've got a bob trailer in the rear. This is my first time really taking it out. Just kind of running it dry just to see how it feels to have a trailer in the back again. I did a tour once where I towed a 125 pounds with gear instep kitty trailer, but that's another story. So anyways, let's get into this then. So what we have here is a 2024 Surly Ogre large size frame. When I bought this, it was factory build, had all the Tektro parts and all that goofy shit, and as soon as I got it, I promptly started replacing the parts to where it sits now. And the only original parts that remain on the bike from when I first bought it is the rear rotor, the through axle in the rear, the seat post clamp, and the front skewer. I do believe those are the only things that remain on this bike from when I bought it. Everything else has been switched out. Okay, the one big change I did is I went from the factory 29-inch wheels to building my own wheels, and the rims themselves are Ride Andre 40s that I had to order from jolly old England, and because I don't think you find anywhere in America that sells them. I bought them because even though they're a little heavy, they are bomb proof. And my hubs in the front and the rear are Velo Orange, and I like them. I probably would have went with Paul, but those are just, man, those are some pricey bits. And the rims, the spokes and the nipples are Sapum Strong. And I built these wheels myself. I used to build the wheels a lot back in the 90s for, friends when we mountain biked and all that. But, so I figured, what the hell, I've done it before, I can do it again. So, I bought a frickin', a frame jig, and not frame, a rim rack, and all the tools, the tension meter, blah, 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 and built them, and man, they've held up pretty good. So, that's the wheels. The tires are Schwalm Marathon Mondials. I like them, 27.5s. Like I said, the rear rotor is the stock. It's a Tektro rotor, I believe. I have a single piston XT brake in the rear, and in the front, the brakes. This I just put on. This 220 millimeter rotor. It's an XT, Shimano XT, because I like it. I want to have, since I'm planning on using that trailer for when I do my tour in a few months, I want a little extra stopping power in the front. And my caliper here, is a Shimano XT. It's a 4-piston caliper, and so far the stopping power is pretty damn good. I'm getting visitors from the dinosaurs. And those are my brakes. And my brake levers are XT front and rear. I've got a thing for Shimano XTs. I always have. XTR, I'm not into the pricey shit. Well, it's pricey, and I'm sure it's good, but it's just too upscale. And XT, beautiful. Not quite better than LX. So anyways, my fenders are these plastic Planet Bike fenders. I know everybody tells me you should cut those down a little bit. I kind of like the way they look a little long. It's just a matter of aesthetics. So the rear, I actually used to come way down here, but because of the trailer, it got in the way. So I cut it back, and I had to cut this back and put these bolts on. Hi guys, come to visit, or are you gonna attack me? I could chase you away. I'm not scared of you dinosaur guys, all right? Dinosaurs. So yeah, I cut that back, and it seems to work good. So, you know, front I didn't touch, it's still the same. And okay, now on, I have Surly racks, front and rear. I've put my 4 panniers on them and not had any problem whatsoever, so that's golden. Okay, now then, my headset in the front is this King headset. I bought it because it was purple, and there's a story behind that King. These were built in 2012 for independent fabrications. They were one-off colors. One-off colors for their hey, shut up over there. And somebody bought a whole batch of leftovers and put them away, and another, like, you know, rare and exotic bike part company managed to get their hands on them, and they're unopened, unused, in the original packaging and everything. And they had one left, and I managed to score the last one, and because it was matched the color of my bike, and it's like, I'm digging this shit. So on the bike, I like Chris King headsets. Bottom brackets, not so much. Which brings us to the bottom bracket, and that is a Shimano XT bottom bracket for my Shimano XT Hollow Tech 2 cranks, 175, and my race face effect pedals, and I like that. Now let's move up to my seat post. Ooh, it's a Redshift suspension seat post with an addition. If you look under here, you'll see this little goofy thing here. This, you're ruining my cool over here, guys. I forget the damn name now, and I had it memorized too. Anyways, I'll put the in the description. I'll put that in. What this is, it's a little addition you put on, and it puts you. I like to be a little bit more forward in my riding style, so this piece attaches here. Oh, Fair Bicycles builds this part, and it puts your seat a little bit further forward by about an inch or so, inch and a quarter, inch and a half, so you're not sitting as far back. And I dig on that because I like a more upright riding style. So I like it, and it works pretty damn good. My seat is a Wilderness Trail Bike Pure. It's got a softness. Hi guys, I like that you're checking me out, man. I'm at Santa Fe Dam, and I've got a audience. I don't think they like me here. So anyways, moving on. This is my wolf tooth handlebar. I'm just tripping on these guys. I'm scared they're going to attack me. Because they've known to do that, these damn dinosaurs. So anyways, my grips are wolf tooth, and matching color, of course. Got to have the matching color, and that's good. And I got the Surly Moloko bars, sticking with the Surly. And my shifters, we're going to get into shifters here in a second. You know, XT shifters, front and rear. All right, and those will hook on to my wonderful Shimano XT derailleur in the rear, and XT derailleur in the front. notice it's not the standard 1x11. No, this is a 2x11 setup. Son of a bitch, who would think of that? I've got, you know what? I like having a derailleur in the front. You know, just in case. I like to get in the lower gears, and I like to crawl up the hill sometimes. You know, I get lazy and just rather spin away to my heart's content. So yeah, you know, so I've got the XT in the front, rear XT in the front, and the funny thing is because it's a damn top pole, I had to buy this little doodaddy little thingy because you might have the bracket. It's weird. They put a frickin' bracket here for, you know, to tie the casing in, you know. But no. There's nothing here like this down here, like, you know, so you can like hook it. So I had to buy this little dude, and fuck that thing. So boom, goes up there and down. And you know what the funny thing is see my little water bottle holder there? It's all lonely by its lonesome. Well, the other one is down inside between there. Yeah, isn't that it's like a miracle or something that happened? So anyways, yeah, man, this is my Shirley, and oh, I know I've got, oh my God forbid, 3 brackets in front. You know what? Sometimes I just kind of like the way it looks. You know, I probably don't need it, but I like the way it looks. It's just kind of cool looking. It's kind of, to me, it's aesthetically pleasing. So, you know, I like that kind of stuff. So, that's any of my bags. My feed bags here are some stuff I got from Etsy. I got this from Etsy too. These are the same company. I forget. Oh yeah, right here. If you want to read that right there. That's a brand. They're a little company out of Ukraine. Weird how things get shit from Ukraine pretty quick. You know, it comes from there. And anyways, here in the front, my this is a Rock Ice bag. I really like. I know the color don't fit. I bought it ages ago, but you know what? It's a damn good bag, and it works great. This is a Swift Industries half frame bag. Works great. I don't really have anything in there. Ooh, a rag. But it works pretty good. I'm thinking of putting a full frame bag on, but I don't know. You know. In there, that's some bike tools that I have. You know, tire patch kit and all that shit. Because, oh my God, you know what I don't do? I do not run tubeless tires. And I'm one of those, God forbid, I'm going to let you guess. See the green? Guess what kind of tubes I'm running? Why, yeah, exactly. I'm running slime tubes. You know, I became a slime fan way back in the 90s and never stopped. I've never had any problems. And you know what? I mean, sure, you get punctures and sure they leak, but I'll tell you what, they leak slow and I don't mind, you know, and it's easier to clean than from what I've seen, the horror stories of people that get a puncture with the frickin' tubeless and then they got to pull it and all. You know what? Screw that. I just rather deal with a little bit and change out the tubes. And the thing is you can actually put a patch on a slime tube, you know, and not have to worry about it. So, let's see. What did I forget? What have I forgotten? Tree. This light's getting switched out. I don't care much for it, but it's there. What else? Oh, yeah. I have a suspension stem from Connect. This works pretty good. It just takes a little to soften and blow. It's only probably got maybe half inch, 3/4 inch of travel in it. But you know what? It takes away the edge. You know, same with that. You know, it's just kind of nice. I got a big stack of, you know, it's interesting how that thing hooks up. I got a big old stack of spacers there, but you know what? I like it. It works good. It's happening. And my phone holder is just Rock Brothers. It's simple. It's metal. It fits great. It holds my phone just fine. Yeah. So this is my baby. That's my baby. That's my Surly Ogre. 2024 Surly Ogre. Look at the way that thing sits, man. I think people think it's like fucking electric or not, but you know what? Fuck electric. No, I'm just kidding. Electric's okay if you're into that being lazy shit. So, anyways, that's my Surly Ogre up, and I stand by it, and it's my baby. Anyways, live hard, love hard, peace. Be good to each other, and for God's sakes, get out there and ride and enjoy your life. It's too damn short. So, that's that. Like.